Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to another video, and in today's video, I will be showing you guys how to Crimson Melee the Tier 4 VOIDGLOOM boss. But before anything, I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the last video, all the likes, all the comments. I appreciate you guys so much. It really makes me happy and it motivates me to make more of these. But anyways, let's get into it. And first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys that this is based on my personal experience, on how I do it. This is nowhere near max time. I am doing it sub 50, either 30 seconds or 40 seconds. I will be showing you guys my gear and how I do it. There will be the footage of me killing the boss. And I will also be showing you guys some tricks that I used along the way when I was using Burning, Fiery, and now Inferno. Right now, I have my Crimson Armor with me. I have the Infernal Crimson Armor. I am using Crimson Helmet instead of Warden because I like the skin. That is all. I think you should be using Warden if you want to, but I don't really think you need to because I'm just fine using Infernal, and with 10-star Fiery it was also fine. But yeah, if you want more damage, I suggest you use Warden. But it's fine to use Crimson. I personally did it when I had Burning Crimson. I did it with Warden, but as soon as I get Fiery, I switched to just a Crimson Helmet. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a glance of my Crimson Armor. This is the helmet. I have a normal G6, P6, Rejuvenate, and this is I have Habanero Tactics on this. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. And Ferocious Mana. I actually don't know which mana thing is better, but I just use anything. I have Strong Mana on my leggings. I have Smarty Pants, and I have my boots, which I just put any enchants that I see on someone's boots. Yeah, I still have Refrigerate. I would recommend you have one Refrigerate on one piece. You don't need two like these. It's unnecessary. It just helps with the the speed of the Refrigerate, I guess, going into defense, but you realistically only need one. I suggest Refrigerate 3 or Refrigerate 4, it's up to you guys. I'm currently using Refrigerate 4. And my equipment, I am using a Rift Necklace with Strength on it, which is basically on all of my equipment. And then I'm using David's Cloak, a Molten Belt, and then a Molten Bracelet. This is pretty much standard. This is my standard equipment. I don't have anything else better outside dungeons right now. And the sword, still the best of all time for Enderman, the Atom Split. I suggest you guys have Flawless Gemstone on this. I personally still use Ultimate Wise because mana is still a problem to me because I put on my Overflux. I don't know. I think you guys can use Swarm if you guys want to, but this is fine. And still, my best friend, we are using Florid Zombie Sword. This is my backup healing. If you guys have Hyperion, I think you guys can use that, but I don't, and I'm still using this. This is literally my best friend on any panic situation. I am still using this. And if you guys don't have it yet, we are using Terminator. Personally, I grinded for E-Man 7 without Crimson. It was fun. It was a fun grind. But if you guys want to grind to E-Man 7 and you have a good Crimson Armor already, you guys can use the alternative, which is either any bow with duplex using explosive arrows, or you guys can use my personal method, which is the Necromancer Sword. Or you guys can combine both. It's up to you guys. The Necromancer Sword, I have recommended this in my last video instead of the Reaper Scythe because you don't really need a Reaper Scythe. The Necro Sword is already good enough with the 2 tank zombies. I'm using the Floor Force. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, give me a second. Anyways, we are back. I'm sorry about that. Basically, if you don't have Terminator yet, I would suggest you use a Necro Sword with, if you guys want to do it faster, maybe with like any bow with duplex and you put explosive arrows, that should be fine. I don't know how you actually do it with like the duplex bow. I have personally never done that. I use my Necro Sword when I got into VOIDGLOOM 7, but it's up to you guys. Anyways, let's move on. I still have my trusted Aspect of the Void. You can use Aspect of the End, it's up to you guys. This is just for movement. It is just, it's like it can be like a backup, I guess, if you get too low and you want to get away from the boss. But they will TP anyway, so it won't matter. I just use this when I'm killing the E-Man to spawn it. But yeah, it's just the standard movement, I guess. And we move on to the Overflux. This gives you more damage and also survivability. If you are still using Burning or Fiery, I would recommend you do this. But if you're already on 10-star Fiery, I do not think you need this, because I did it without an Overflux and I only used the next item, which is my second best friend, the Wand of Atonement. This has been a standard for me. Everywhere I go, I have this. If it's related to combat, I have this and my Florid. Those are my two closest best friends in my Skyblock journey. But yeah, this is necessary if you guys want to heal during the boss. But if you guys are swag enough and you don't need to heal, I guess you don't really need it. Personally, I do. It's still pretty good, I guess. I mean, I don't think I need a heal, but you know, it's nice to have it. You know, it's nice to have it. The next one, we have this, the Ragnarok. And you're wondering, why is it in my backpack? My ender chest, actually. It's because right now I'm in this weird state of my damage is a bit inconsistent in the middle of like doing the skip. If I have just like a tad bit more damage, I think I can do this do the skip that I'm going to show you consistently, but right now I'm not. And if I fail it, I will have no chance of using this. So I'm not really using it. I'm using this Sword of Bad Health that will give me like 100 strength or 95 from my personal experience. I usually just get 95 because my health is not like full enough sometimes. But yeah, you guys can use Ragnarok during the laser phase when there's no, you know, no passive damage yet. But for me, I'm using Sword of Bad Health right now. It's up to you guys. And yeah, that is basically all of the item that you're gonna need. There might be like, you know, a couple tech that you guys find from someone's video. You guys can use that, it's up to you guys. But right now, it's my personal experience. This is what I use on my tier 4 Enderman. And yeah, I will be showing you guys how to do the boss. But first, I will have to test it myself because I'm recording right now and it's pretty laggy. Okay, so another thing that I want to mention is magical power. This is really important because if you want to do burning, you're gonna need at least 800 to 850 magical power. Same as fiery, and infernal, that's basically the bare minimum. So if you still have below that, I'm sorry, I wouldn't recommend doing Crimson Melee because it will just be a little bit slow. But it's still, I guess, faster than Final Destination. Maybe you will have like some issue with survivability or speed. But if you can get away with below that, you do you. Anyways, the second thing I want to mention is pets. I'm currently using my Ender Dragon pet for the boss because, and solely because, I have an Ender Relic. This will basically substitute for the Enderman pet because it has the perk that makes you take reduced damage from Ender mobs, the same as Enderman pet. But if you do not have an Ender Relic yet, just use Enderman. Just use an Enderman pet. It's fine. It is the bread and butter of, you know, VOIDGLOOM Slayers. But I will mention that it is quite slow, you know. Maybe you're better than me and you can do better time with the Enderman pet, but yeah, I personally use Ender Dragon right now because the increased damage on Ender mobs. It's up to you. What you have, just work with what you have, man. Anyways, I guess that's all for the gear. Now what's left to do is just the boss, and I will be showing you two tricks. Not two tricks, I guess two methods, which is the non-skip one and the skip one. but you guys will probably do it differently than me if you guys are doing more damage, because you can just skip it every time. Yeah, let's get to the boss, man. Okay, so we are now in the end, and we are in the VOIDGLOOM thing, the Void Sepulture. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my spawn spot. I usually do it here, but if there's someone doing carries here or someone doing boss, I move to here. Usually there's no one around here. Or I do here, because the Enderman spawns a lot here. But it's up to you guys. If you guys don't see anyone on top here, it is pretty open and there's a lot of Endermen right there. But right now, I think I might do it here or do it there, I guess. It depends on if this guy is... Oh, okay. So, the first method I'm going to show you is the normal one. I'm not going to do any skip yet. I don't know if I can talk while I'm doing the boss, but right now I'm on stable FPS, so we'll see. I'm going to spawn the boss, and I'm probably going to cut to it. Okay, so we are about to spawn the boss soon after I kill this mini boss, and I don't think I'm gonna talk during the boss, but yeah, right now we are gonna do the non-skip version. I'm gonna explain it, I guess, with a voiceover, but yeah, let's get into it. Hello guys, it's voiceover Tashi here, and we are about to spawn the boss. So, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm shooting the boss with my Terminator with explosive arrows, and it deals with the hit space really quick. If you don't have Terminator, you can still use your Necromancer sword, but it's gonna be a bit slower, and that's fine. It's not that much of a time difference. And here it's basically as simple as that. You're just doing your Terminator arrows, and then you hit it with your Atom Split. It's basically all the same as Final Destination. The difference is just the speed, and if you have Terminator or you're using a bow, you can deal with the hit space pretty quickly. And right here, as you can see, we are on the last phase. I'm just going to kill the boss now, and that's game. Okay, so that is the non-skip version. And now I'm going to show you the skip version. I don't know if I can do it with just a sort of bad health right now. So I'm gonna use a Ragnarok to assist me. Let's get to spawning it. Hello guys, it's voiceover Tashi again, and we are spawning the boss right now. And basically we are going to be doing the same thing as the non-skip version, with the exception of before the third laser phase. Why? Because we are going to be skipping the third laser phase completely. We are not going to be doing it. How do we do it? It's basically just dealing enough damage to kill the boss before the laser phase even starts, and it will completely skip it. It will save around 5 to 7 seconds, but if you don't deal enough damage to it yet, it's fine to not skip it. It's not that big of a difference in time. It just saves you like 5 to 7 seconds, like I said. And as you can see, that's game. Okay, so I guess I did not need the Ragnarok at all. I doubted myself, that was on me. And yeah, I'm gonna put this away. That was basically the two things I did. Sometimes you can do enough damage to skip it, but sometimes you can't. But that's really on your damage. If you have more magical power, I think you guys can do it with maybe like 3 million damage. But right now, I'm sitting at this weird spot, as like I said. It's either I can skip or I'm not, but I'm fine with either of those. That was like sub 50. Let's check the time. That was 38 seconds with the skip, and without the skip, it was 44, around that time. Alright, so that was basically all of it from my guide. It's not a long guide because this is only like a Crimson Melee. It's my Crimson Melee, I guess. And there is no any complicated stuff into it. If you guys want to see like secret tech or whatever, I don't have it. I am just a normal player out here. I'm trying to share my experience with you guys and help you guys out. And yeah, if you guys still have any questions or you guys are confused, you guys can't do it, be sure to drop a comment down below, and I will be sure to help you guys if I'm not busy, of course. And yeah, that is all. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys have a very nice day and have a nice rest of the year. Peace.